Hey guys, it's Magic the Joker from Kingdom 1576 with the part 2 of that first video. Reading the updates and getting through the events took me longer than I thought, so instead of giving you guys some ridiculously massive video, I just figured I'd chop it up into 2 parts. We're going to tackle a super common question here, and it's if you should upgrade your troops or if you should train more. I think this question is pretty straightforward, but it has a little caveat, it has a couple caveats to it. So I'm going to open up by saying, number one, the first thing that you should be looking at is upgrading all your troops. You know, you should never really be having spare T3s or T1s lying around. You should always be upgrading them to tier 4s. When you should be training tier 2s, so there is a time to train tier 2s. And that is during events that ask you for tier 2 or higher, or events that ask you for training total troop power, because tier 2 are the most efficient troop to train, equal to power. So you will spend only the exact amount of speed ups you have to for the event. If you're only training tier 2, then you can upgrade them to tier 4 in your spare time, or you can upgrade them to tier 4 to compete in Mightiest Governor. Assuming you have Saladin or Constantine, you don't want to be doing this early. And then, you know, if you're not competing in MGE, you just tick them down normally. So whenever I train my troops, I click this, I click the little arrow that's up here, and I upgrade them, and I don't train new. You shouldn't be training new for tier 4 if you have tier 2 or tier 3 or tier 1 in the hole. The only thing that you shouldn't be upgrading, and you should only be training tier 1 for, is your siege. So your siege, you'll see that I have some tier 2, some tier 3, some tier 4, right? The tier 2 come from the event that's happening right now where I have to train tier 2, and the tier 4 come from when I am preparing for something like Mightiest Governor, and I use my 20,000 troop reserves to tick down to tier 4. And this is only for the points. I don't train this for anything special. You're going to want to be training tier 1 siege up until you get about probably like 1 million, and then you're going to want to upgrade them all to tier 4, because tier 1 siege are really fast to train and they're really useful to have a lot of. But tier 4 are going to be more important later on, because if you have a bunch of tier 1 in your city, you're going to end up filling your hospitals full of tier 1, and you're going to have a lot of unnecessary deaths. So at the time when you are ready to be able to take a hit from people, like if you get swarmed, you'll be okay. You're going to want these to already be tier 4. But since we can get zeroed already without people really having to rally us, there's no particular reason for us to stress about upgrading these yet. This has been Magic the Joker, answering kind of like a frequently asked question. If you guys have any questions like this, the place to contact me is the Discord below. You know, shoot me a question. I might make a video on it. I might answer it off the bat. We're always live on Twitch, basically every single day. And for those of you who don't know, we have a 24-hour stream coming up, and it's going to be a great time. So, you know, be there, be square, boys. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great one, and I hope this helped.